Are you getting up in here?
There you go.
Getting a close up?
I mean, that's movie magic when you can
That's
just
good right there.
see a man just devour tacos.
So what's
I'm
your...
gonna make you look like a Godzilla of tacos.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Dom Green with Positive People Posse. I'm excited to show you what we call Positive People Posse presents Taco Talks. This is the look and listen from the minds of the businessmen, women, entrepreneurs, and those who enjoy their lives successfully. We're going to discuss their stories over my favorite food, tacos. Bottom line, if you don't like tacos, I don't trust you. I believe that tacos bring us all together. Be sure to follow us at Positive People Posse at Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Good vibes, stay positive. This is Positive People Posse presenting Taco Talks. I'm excited to announce that I'm with one of my good friends, Mr. Bryan Huff of the Huff Group. He's known for a lot of things. One being a father, one being a husband, also a snake wrangler, and a car enthusiast. He's got a great story. I'm looking forward to talk about it. You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So how's the year going for you?
Hey, we're exceeding expectations. Goal is 450 families moved, and we're already 360, and we're only August.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds great.
It means a lot of happy families, is what that means.
I'll let you take that spot right there.
Yes, thank you, sir. Quite a joint right here.
Yeah, man. So I know that you like tacos.
I do. Tacos is
What
my
is
thing.
your favorite kind of taco?
I like, you know, honestly, I'm pretty plain Jane, grilled chicken.
Man, I'm telling you, like back in the day, it seemed like all of our center of influence and focus was just on food and having a good time. And,
You kidding me? Mine still is, man.
you know, I really just want to say greatly appreciate it. I'm glad that you're here, you know, being a good friend of you. I've seen you, just seen you just graduate from, you know, just being just like any other geek off the street to this guy who's just, you know, just full of charisma, passionate about what he does. But I think a lot of people don't realize how you got to where you're at. And I don't think there's a play-by-play. Because you have to kind of get your own feel. But I mean, just tell me, like, how'd you even get into real estate? Like, when was the moment that you knew that this was your passion, this was something that you wanted to almost make your hobby in a way that kind of, you know, was that balance aspect of life that you wanted?
Well, you know, obviously it's a process, right? Young age, I was always into a sales business. You know, you remember back high school days, we didn't take life too serious. Thank you very much. So young age, high school, sales, right? Loved it. Loved the win. You know, every time you got a big sell or something, you know. And the craziest thing with me, my entire life, more or less, other than about 1 month at Dairy Queen, I've always been in a sales job. One other thing, from a young age, you know, I was a sports car nut, still am.
For sure.
Had the Trans Am Firehawk at a young age, you know, loved the speed,
I remember
loved the
that car, that was fun.
And I always had a liking for Italian sports cars, big V10 engines, you know, pretty machines that were big dollars. So that was one big driving force when I came out of high school. I said, very few things can I do to get the Italian sports car garage. And I loved the real estate aspect because it was something you could build. Like I said, it's a lot of challenges to it because there's a lot of trial error, you know, a few times falling on your face there, but you learn from it.
I know I've used you, and there's a reason.
You got it.
The reason is because, you know, I feel like the buy-in of your transparency. Now, I will say this, like, I know when you're in business mode, and I also know when you're in, you know, friendly social side, but, you know, that's the great drawing about you is the fact that we know that there's a balance between both. What's your way of like showing the professional side and then being on the social side? How do you get that balance between both?
Here's, you know, people ask me all the time, to say, Bryan, how did you build the top group in the 5 states? And all I say, you know, number one, we're focused. So when I am at work and in business, I am at work and in business. You know, there is no personal side of that there. I'm going to get a lot more done in an hour. We're going to do it correctly here. And I'm very time blocked and orderly. And when I'm on the home front or I'm on the personal life, I'm completely out of business mode, right? So, you know, you have to learn how to turn it on and turn it off. You know, with me, I have no problem putting the phone down. You know, whatever is going to happen after 6:30 can wait until the next morning. If not, we have several people in place that can help out there. So that's one big balance that's allowed me to give it my all, you know, go above and beyond on the business front and also on the personal friend side of it.
I remember you know, when I moved to Florida, you were like, Dom, why are you?
Good old days.
Good old days. So nothing. It was all social back
Yeah.
then. I remember you saying, Dom, why are you moving to Florida? You know, let's build an empire. You know, let's do this real estate thing. And I was like, no, I want to go out there and have a good old time. Just want to go party. You know, it was kind of that start where I saw you make that transition from just when everyone was just thinking about their social lives to actually seeing that trajectory of like what you wanted to do, and you've never wavered from that.
Yeah.
I'm sure there were some challenging times. Tell me about those challenging times. Like, how'd you?
There's, you know, from a young age, the challenge was, you're right, you're caught up in social life. You know, it's a Friday night, you want to go out and take 10 shots, have some fun. So I had to sacrifice a lot of that because of the big driving factor.
For sure.
Right? To me, early on, it was, I'm going to sacrifice some of my kid, teenager, 21, 22 time, so that later on in life, I don't have to bust balls like everybody else here, you know, or take a little bit of time off. But, you know, that was a big sacrifice early on that I made to get to this point now where I don't have to work 40, 50, 60 hours a week. And in 10 years, you know, there's that opportunity where I can do a lot of management behind the scenes, work 20 hours a week, do more travels, and make the same dollars and have a great system in business.
Yeah. You know, what I see across, that's the same across all boards. In any industry, whatever business it is, it comes down to relationships.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you capitalize on those relationships? I feel like some people are too hesitant to sell to their friends.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think that, is it just comfort? Is it just having the expertise and having, you know?
You know, I believe in our system, the way we go about our process here, you know, our expertise, our knowledge. So the reality of it is, you know, if I have a new contact here, I get them into our process, our system. After 5, 6 months of communication there, you know, market bound, they're going to know that we know our market. Meaning, you know, we're going to set an expectation, we're going to exceed everybody's expectation. So there has to be the professionalism, right? Because liking you is not enough for somebody to refer you to their co-associate, neighbor, family member. They have to know it's going to be done correctly and have confidence in your abilities.
Yeah.
You've heard me say I'm never too busy for your referrals.
I hear it's like infused.
Do you know the
Just
reality?
my mind right now.
Monday through Friday, I don't go home until I say that 50 times, okay?
Yeah.
Because that is my business, right?
My parents still get that call.
Oh, of course,
you know?
They get my
You
voice
call
notes. They
them
don't answer my
personally.
phone, but they're still getting the voice note. So it's reminding everybody consistently that we're here, our business is built on great referrals and clients like you here. You know, it's just staying in front of them. And I like our business model being kind of old school referral based, because I don't have to stay with the ways of the internet, the chase leads, the this, the that. You know, this market's always changing. Well, the basics of relationships and referrals are always going to be there.